It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Matt Mann will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention.
Travis Royer set to take his first cut.
The chance to score.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Digging in to try it again, Dan Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
2 down now.
Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Nothing across here this half. Matt Mann will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Travis Royer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
The second for 1. Matt Mann steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Matt Mann will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. Freddie Baez will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this happen.
Dan Anderson strides in, grounded out his last time through. Down the first baseline. Mann gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Matt Mann comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Montes is under it. 2 down. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Mann will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting.
Hey, need you right here, kid.
Travis Royer will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And he misses with... Orlando Alonso will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but if you can play 7.
Juan Ibar will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Let it rip right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able. Matt Mann is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and this goes right past him.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
Travis Royer will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like...
So, if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Stand up, stand up.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do.
Orlando Alonso comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy.
Juan Ibar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Huh. Just a great at-bat there.
Plays up first now.
Chris Hammond is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves up. Matt Mann heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
Leading off for the Sea Dogs.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Matt Mann.
Ripped down the line. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit. Travis Royer digs in, coming off a single in his left. The 0-2 pitch. He's running towards second on the ground to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Orlando Alonso will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or
Juan Ibar will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
One and two, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hammond has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Last half of the fifth coming. Matt Mann will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Julio Garcia digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Come on now, here we go.
1-1, here it comes. Right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Now to the plate, Matt Mann. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Travis Royer gets another crack right here. He's got a runners off for second. Ground ball left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was a thorn in.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Matt Mann gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Yeah, and you don't want to set the early tone here by letting him cruise through the first inning. You've got to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Leading off the inning, Matt Mann, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Now at the plate, Vincent Rios. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed. If he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder.
Matt Mann steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
19, Matt Mann.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
Hot shot toward third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up.
Hey, strike him out. Clutch
In
up
now,
right here.
Alex Mendoza. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, nobody.
To short.
There you go. Kurt
To second for 1.
That's an out.
On to first.
Hey,
Not
he's
in
in.
time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Yeah, that's good.
Matt Mann gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Zach Montes strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Drilled to first. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Julio Garcia will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the